Hey everyone, Krellopix here, and today I thought I'd do a quick video on Mini-Stack. And Mini-Stack is a pixel puzzle, kind of a toy slash craft, but basically you're putting these small colored pieces onto a special board to make a picture. Kind of sounds like diamond painting, doesn't it? But you'll see why it's different in just a second. But yeah, they normally come in kits like this. And basically you'll get enough colors and pieces to make whatever picture is represented in the kit. But there's one also special element is that it's not permanent when you affix these to the board. It comes with a removal tool, and say you've done this piece and you're done, you didn't like it or something like that, you can pop them all off and create your own design. So it's pretty cool. It's not, it's pretty flexible in that regard. So yeah, this was, of course, made in Germany. It was invented in 1965, so they've done pretty well for themselves, I believe. It's quite popular in Europe, maybe. Not too sure, haven't heard of it until now, when I was researching Pixel Hobby, actually. And Pixel Hobby is kind of the same deal where you're putting plastic pieces onto a special board to create picture. But have a look at my show and tell video here of a couple of Pixel Hobby projects that I did, and you can kind of see the difference there. But yeah, let me show you. I got, of course, the Neuschwanstein Castle, and it was like one of the largest ones that they had because that's just me and what I like to do. Go big or go home, right? So yeah, I got this one. It's supposedly, this is a bit confusing, but I think it's supposed to have around 9,500 little pieces in this picture. We'll see. But yeah, I thought it was cool. But let me show you what came inside the kit. So this is just the cover. Let me move that out of the way. Now the kit came with all of the little plastic pieces. Here's an example of one, this nice little blue. It comes with the pieces attached to a sprue or a frame. It's really soft, I guess. They're soft plastic pieces. You can scratch them, I guess. But they have these pegs on the underneath, on the bottom side, and they push into the pegboard. So yeah. So you've got a lot of these, around 10,000 I'm assuming. So I got bags and bags of these pieces. And there's heaps of colors, as you can see. Yeah, it's a bit ridiculous how many colors. Well, it's not ridiculous. We've seen worse with diamond painting, right? But there's lots of colors that came in here. Lots of blues and lots of grays. And there's actually 2 types of grays in here, but yeah. It's pretty cool. Sorry for that rustling. And it also came with the removal tool that I mentioned. So it's a nice little wedge, and you just pop them off when you don't want the pieces on there anymore. And that's it. Very easy. Also came with these little discs. And that's to connect these boards that you're putting these colored pieces onto. Now let me show you the board. This is the pegboard that you fit the color pieces into. And that's it. It's just this grid. Very simple, very easy. Kind of looks like plastic canvas, but it's a bit thicker and it's hard. And it's got these pegs on the back. I guess they're to represent feet to make it, stable when you're working on it and when you're done. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The only other thing that came in the box was the instructions. So let me show you those. Let's move this out of the way. Rustle, rustle, rustle. And here are the instructions. So it just came with this one page. And it came with a template. I'm guessing this is the template because this is the only full image that I have of this kit. So I have to look really closely to see all of the shapes and where they're supposed to go and the colors and everything. But also on here, And here's the weird part. This one says there's approximately 11,500 pieces. I'm guessing that means I have this many of the plastic pieces, but this only takes 9,500, so I have an extra 2,000 pieces. I'm not sure. That doesn't quite sound right, but whatever. We'll just go with it. And this square here, it's pretty cool. It shows you where to put those connector discs in between the plates. And as you can see here, mine came with 4 of those pegboards. These came with 4 of these. So that's how big this piece is. Don't know why I can't start small with anything, but anyways. Turn this page over. You've got the instructions on how to make this. I'm sorry for the reflection, guys. It's pretty bright, eh? But basically, remove peg from the clip. Put peg onto pegboard. Remove pegs from board with lever. That's it. That's all the instructions you've got. The rest is are in different languages. That's it. That's all that you do with this pixel puzzle. But yes, I was a bit confused. I wasn't sure because that's all the information you get. I'm assuming these are all the colors that are included in this kit, but I was counting, I was kitting up, and I was counting my colors, and I don't have all of these colors. It's a little weird, but I figured I'd just go with it and see what happens. So I started working on this just to make sure I understood how it worked. And I'll show you. This is how far I have gotten. One board. I've done maybe, what is this, a sixth of this board. And yeah, it's easy, but it is a little slow going because you're constantly referring to this template, I guess, or this picture. It's not, I wouldn't say it's much of a pattern or a template because they don't really tell you what these colors are, because these colors don't necessarily match what you see here in the plastic. So it's a bit weird, and I had to kind of map it out, and that's what all these extraneous markings are here. I went through and I lettered all the colors, and then I wrote them in. Okay, this is the yellow, this is the brown, this is the light brown, this is the slightly lighter brown. So it was a bit confusing for me, so I had to do that. But went ahead and started, and I must say it's actually pretty fun. It's coming out well. It's very different. I haven't seen or made anything like this before, so it's quite fun for me. It's got a bit of a novelty for me at the moment. But yes, I will quickly show you how easy it is to do this. It's really easy. So let me see, what color am I working on next? Let's go with purple. That should be easy. So I've got the frame that I was already working on. And basically, let's see, what color do I need? That's another problem, trying to keep up with where I am on this pattern. Seriously. I know I need to make a copy of this and just write on it, but it's a little too big for my copier, but I just realized I could just make 2, like split it into 2. So anyways, I digress. Alright, anyways, to find out where I am. Where am I? I'm all the way over here. And let's see. Let's do the black up here. There's a purple here. So then you just take off a piece. It tells me that I need a rectangle piece. And then I just put it here where it says. Push down. Boom. That's it. That's all you do. This one says I need an L piece. So I'll take that off and then just pop it down. Boom. That's it. And I feel like I'm not doing this in the right spot. Because I'm not. Well, now I'm about to show you how to remove a piece. Because guess what? I just put it in the wrong spot. Haha. So basically, you take that tool and you just pop it off. gently. I don't want to scratch it. This is soft plastic, so you can scratch it. So you just need to be really careful when you do pop these off. And boom, that's it, done. So that needs to be moved over one. And that's why I need to make a copy so I can scratch off what I've done. So it doesn't take me like 10 minutes to figure out where I am. But that's it. That's how easy it is to put in. It really could not be any simpler. So I'm just going to quickly do a few more pieces. I'll speed this part up and I'll just show you how much I can get done that quickly. So that's it. I just added in a few more pieces. I'm going to stop here because I ran out of the shape that I needed on here. But yeah, it's pretty easy. It's relatively quick if you've got your setup right and you're not too busy concentrating on where you are in the pattern. But it's very quick to pull it off and pop it onto the board. One thing I must say that I'm not too excited about is pulling these off. It kind of, maybe I have tender fingers, but it kind of hurts my fingers a little bit trying to pull these off the frame. And then trying to punch it in. Well, you don't have to push hard, but trying to hold on to these small pieces and make sure you're putting it in the right spot. I guess I just grip it too hard and I have soft fingers. So for me, it's a little uncomfortable, but that doesn't make me not want to do this, if that makes sense. But yeah, I hope that this was informative for you. If this is not your first look at Ministech, please let me know in the comments below whether you've seen it or you've done one. Let me know if you enjoyed it. And yeah, if not, let me know if you want to try it. I will put a link to where I purchased mine down below. But yeah, that's all I've got for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed and I will see you in the next video. Stay safe. Bye.